Now, for your listening pleasure, the lovely Miss Idina.
That's how they always say it. The lovely Miss Idina. On my own, alone, I walk with him till morning. I think that's how I said it. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when others make way, it goes beyond. And most of the time, like the old people who come up holding their ears and tell you to be quiet. But I have to say that during the Broadway medley, I have the hanger things hanging in the Broadway medley during the main chorus. I have to say people actually sometimes would put their forks down and their champagne and all the clatter would go away and they would actually pay attention to me. I mean, a Long Island girl singing Les Mis for a bunch of Jews at a wedding is like Bette Midler singing The Rose at a bathhouse for a bunch of queens. But every day I'm wearing, oh my Lord, I'm only made for and all of a sudden, one time, I swear to God, people started to rise out of their seats at a wedding. And it started to make me think, you know what, whenever I'm feeling down, my mom sends me these Hallmark cards, and she writes at the bottom, honey, don't worry, it's all going to work out okay. Your voice makes people's hearts soar on eagle's wings. She just wrote me one like 2 weeks ago. And I thought, oh my God, you know what, Mom is right. I am special. People are standing up. Nobody gets a standing ovation during dinner. I'm gonna be somebody. This is what I really know about myself. Ole, ole. Oh, they come back and this is when I have to leave everybody around in a conga line, you know. And then it was my job once they were going on there to come back and get the limbo stick. And stand there with the limbo stick. And then inevitably, this would be when the video guy would come over with a bright light and try to document me at this wedding or bar mitzvah. And of course, now I'm feeling really good about myself. I'm thinking, you know what, I might make it someday, and I'm not going to have this video show up on Letterman. So I've come up with this little hair trick that I put it all the way over like this, and I swear you'll be a fine video to see. And I'm holding the limbo stick like this every time the guy would come by. So if you were at a wedding or bar mitzvah from the year like 1989 to 1994, and Cousin It is holding the limbo stick, it wasn't me. Everybody dance now! Right now it's a bar mitzvah, and it's like towards the end of my wedding career, and people are drunk and they're dancing, and I always am given the CNC Music Factory stuff because it's really high, and then that's, you know, my voice, whatever, and happen to be working with this band, and the other girl is sleeping with the band leader, and she's also not a really good singer, so somehow mysteriously my volume's always being turned down, and she's actually the one that made the choreography. So, those who can't do, teach. Anyway, so, I had just been getting over the flu, and, oh, I'm out of breath. Just getting over the flu, and my voice is just coming back, and I probably came back too soon, but I didn't want to, you know, miss out on the money, and they also asked me, you know, we can't get somebody, so please come. So anyway, so I'm saying, my voice is really bothering me, so I go over to my band leader, Mike, and, you know, I have a really bad attitude now. Probably could have made a lot more money, did a lot more gigs, but it got around that, like, she's a really good singer, but she's got a shit-ass attitude. So I'm trying to keep it in check, and I know that, you know, and so I go over to him, and I'm like, Mike, I really would appreciate it if you could turn my volume up, please. It's really hard to sing the CNC Music Factory stuff. And he just kind of ignored me, so I went back to my microphone, and try to keep it together. I thought, oh, maybe he just, didn't hear. So I walked back over. Michael, I really would appreciate if you could turn my volume up, please. My voice is really loud. He said, shut the fuck up and get back to your microphone. And he threw his cordless microphone down, and it hit my foot. And I don't know, like in front of a bunch of guys, if I'm going to start to cry, it like comes over me, and I don't know what to, and I'm trying to keep it together, and I walk back over to my microphone stand, and I'm like shivering, and I'm just standing, give me the music. I can like barely sing, and when I get nervous or sad, give me the music. So all of a sudden, to add insult to injury, he comes up in my ear, he goes, why the fuck aren't you singing? And I don't know what came over me, all this bullshit, these weddings for all these years, whatever. And I said, I'm not singing another fucking word. And I took my microphone out of the stand, and I yanked out the cord, and I started rolling it over my arm, and I grabbed up all my stuff, my purse, lyrics, and all my things, and I started walking across the dance floor to the storage room that's across the way perfectly. And it's winter time, so it has everybody's winter coat and all their equipment from the band there. And I go there, and I just bought this perfect winter coat that was like, where's my thing? Oh, it's like, it was really like cranberry, like this color. It was perfect, it was like wool, and it had this big hood, so I could make this really big scene, walking back, and I put it on. Hold on, this is not good, this is not good. So I put it on like this. You get the picture? So I put it on, and I put the scarf around me like that, and I start marching through the dance floor, and all the little 13-year-old kids are starting crying because they're like, oh my God, the singer's leaving in the middle of my birthday party. And I start moving, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, my dad's going to think I'm like a quitter, and my boyfriend at the time is going to think I should be a cantor, and I'm thinking, well, what would Aretha Franklin do at this very moment?